Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're journeying back in time to explore one of the most incredible man-made structures on the planet, the Great Wall of China. We all know it's big, we all know it's old, but I guarantee there are some mind-blowing secrets about this wonder of the world that you've never heard before. So, grab your explorer's hat, because we're about to uncover 5 amazing facts that will completely change how you see the Great Wall. Let's get started. First up, let's tackle a huge misconception. When you picture the Great Wall, you probably imagine one long, continuous structure snaking across the mountains. But what if I told you the Great Wall isn't actually a single wall? It's a massive, complex network of walls, fortresses, watchtowers, and natural barriers like mountains and rivers, built in sections over many centuries. Think of it less like a single line and more like a branching, overlapping system of defense. When you add up all these different pieces, the total length is a staggering 21,196 kilometers, or over 13,000 miles. To put that into perspective, that's like flying from New York to Los Angeles and back, twice. It crosses 15 different provinces in China, from the deserts in the west to the coast in the east. So when we talk about the Great Wall, we're really talking about a collection of many Great Walls. It's an entire defensive ecosystem, not just one barrier. This really shows the immense scale and strategic thinking that went into its construction over thousands of years. It wasn't just about building a wall, it was about creating a comprehensive frontier. So who built this colossal network? This brings us to our second amazing fact. The Great Wall wasn't built by a single emperor or dynasty. Its construction spanned more than 2,000 years. The earliest fortifications date all the way back to the 7th century BC. Different states built walls to protect themselves from each other and from northern nomadic tribes. However, the most famous and well-preserved sections we see today were largely built during the Ming Dynasty, from 1368 to 1644. Before them, the first emperor of a unified China, Qin Shi Huang, connected many of the existing walls around 221 BC to create a more unified defense line. But after his dynasty fell, the wall was often neglected and fell into disrepair. Later dynasties like the Han and the Northern Qi also added their own sections. It was a project that evolved with the needs of each era. The Ming Dynasty, facing constant threats from Mongol tribes, took the construction to a whole new level, using stronger materials like brick and stone to create the iconic structure we recognize today. So, the Great Wall is like a historical layer cake, with each dynasty adding its own chapter to the story. Now, a project of this magnitude required a massive workforce, which leads us to fact number 3. Millions of people were involved in building the Great Wall. This wasn't just a job for professional builders. The workforce was incredibly diverse and included soldiers, peasants, convicts, and even scholars. During the Qin Dynasty, Emperor Qin Shi Huang conscripted hundreds of thousands of soldiers and commoners. It was grueling, dangerous work, and historical records suggest that countless workers died from exhaustion, accidents, and the harsh conditions. In fact, some refer to the wall as the longest cemetery on Earth, because it's believed many who died were buried within the wall itself, though modern archaeology hasn't found widespread evidence of this. During the Ming Dynasty, the labor force was more organized. Soldiers were tasked with both guarding the border and building the wall. They would rotate between construction duty and patrol duty. Farmers were also drafted, especially during the off-season for agriculture. It was a national effort on an unprecedented scale, a testament to the sheer power and organization of ancient Chinese empires, but also a somber reminder of the immense human cost. All right, let's debunk a very popular myth with our 4th fact. You've probably heard this one before. The Great Wall of China is the only man-made object you can see from the moon with the naked eye. It sounds incredible, right? Well, unfortunately, it's just not true. This myth has been thoroughly debunked by astronauts, including China's own Yang Liwei, who confirmed he couldn't see it from orbit. Think about it. The wall is long, but it's also very narrow, typically only about 6 to 9 meters wide. Seeing it from the moon would be like trying to see a single human hair from 2 miles away. It's simply impossible. Even from low Earth orbit, it's incredibly difficult to spot. Astronauts have said that you need perfect weather conditions, a low angle of the sun to create shadows, and you have to know exactly where to look. Even then, it looks like a faint, tiny thread. Other man-made features like city lights at night or large highways are actually much more visible from space. So, while the Great Wall is undoubtedly a wonder on Earth, its fame doesn't quite extend to the moon. For our final fact, we're diving into the kitchen for a surprising architectural secret. What holds the Great Wall together? You'd expect just mud, sand, and water, right? Well, during the Ming Dynasty, builders used a special high-tech mortar, and the secret ingredient was sticky rice. That's right, the same glutinous rice you might find in a delicious dessert was a key component of the wall's construction. Builders would cook the sticky rice into a congee, or porridge, and then mix it into the standard mortar. Why? The organic component in the rice, amylopectin, bonded tightly with the calcium carbonate in the limestone. This created an incredibly strong and water-resistant composite mortar that was far superior to traditional lime mortar. This sticky rice mortar helped bind the bricks and stones so tightly that in many places, weeds still can't grow between them today. This ancient innovation is a perfect example of the ingenuity of the Ming Dynasty engineers. They used everyday materials in extraordinary ways to build a structure that has withstood centuries of wind, rain, and erosion. It's early biotechnology at its finest. And there you have it. 5 amazing facts that I hope have given you a new appreciation for the Great Wall of China. It's so much more than just a wall. It's a testament to thousands of years of history, a symbol of incredible human effort, and a masterpiece of ancient engineering. From its true scale as a network of defenses to its secret sticky rice recipe, the Great Wall is full of surprises. What fact did you find the most interesting? Let me know down in the comments below. I love reading your thoughts and learning from you all as well. Thank you so much for joining me on this historical adventure today. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more wonders of the world with me, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And most importantly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next journey. Until next time, stay curious.